Good morning, everyone. As I sit here and accept Olive Octopus's raid, I just realized I forgot to fix everything that I wrote down the other day because my note's gone. Somehow I wrote it down and it is not in the thing. And it's just gone. It's just gone. So, good morning, Digital Medievalist. You figured it out. 30 months of subbing. Thank you so much. It's like you did it 29 times. And it's like the 30th time, it's like, I don't know how to do this anymore. It happens. It happens. Good day, good day, good day. Embarrassing? That's my middle name, I think. That is my middle name. So thank you, Olive Octopus, for the raid. Give Olive Octopus Inc. a follow. If you're a Pen Addict member, check out Olive Octopus's Friend of the Show podcast. Every time I see your face, I smile. I wonder if I smile every time I see my face. Yeah, I guess so. Good morning, Silverland Studio. Notes don't work if you lose them. Damn it, Indy. Brand embarrassing Downy. Oh, we got coffee and ponies this morning. I needed coffee this morning. Olive Octopus Inc. with the 24 months of subbing. Let's go. You can tell we got the tired eyes this morning. Because we had a mega storm roll through at like 4 a.m. and that just jammed me up pretty good. Like mega. Look inside the notebook you're using. I put it down on a rogue sheet of paper that I must have just thought was scrap. What I need to do is put it in my plot. I am actually trying to get some catching up this morning before stream. It's under the stuff you're left. Unfortunately, it is not this time. I think what happened is I have to clear off my desk some when I podcast. Oh, this little line over here is bugging me. What if I did this? Yeah. When I podcast, like yesterday, I put my microphone and set my whole setup up here, so I have to clean off some of my desk, and sometimes the scrap just goes bleh. Toby is great with storms. Does not even register with him. What he hates is the after storm aspects, where he has to walk in the wet. He does not like wet ground to walk on. Like, he doesn't want to go outside, and if the ground's wet, he'll just like stay in like the dry areas. What happened to Doobs' message? Yeah, that's funny. Yes, Doobs. And yes, tariffs. Like, who knows? Like, this timeline. Women's U.S. Open starts today. I actually meant to put that up at 8:45. I'm anxious to see Erin Hills. So yeah, that. I guess I was just busy this morning. I was like, 8:45, I can put it on. It's one of the few channels I have is Peacock for the Premier League. I think it was just at a time, and I don't even know how I did that, Dubes. I'll have to go figure that out. I mean, but technically, yes, but the other word should be too. So Italian, I'll get that back up after stream. What does the leaderboard look right now? I don't know who's going off. Toby is a very sophisticated dog. He is. Like, I don't know, he just left. He was hanging out just a minute ago. So, yes, back to you, Italian. My goal was at 8:45 to put it on, and I literally haven't because I've just been... You vote Pen Addict for president of Stationery? Thank you, Boss Baker Chris. I think I stated my case yesterday, although I will admit, and I don't know if I admitted during the show or after the show, Mike threw me off there. Mike, oh yeah, I did, because I said I feel like Joe Biden staring off into space. Like, Mike got me there. I was like, what are you doing? Because we didn't write any notes for that segment. So we took no notes for that segment and just... we didn't put them in the shared document. We each had our own notes. I had my notes and stuff. He did a great job. He really got me there. I replied, GHP. News to me. News to me. Oop, I just snorted. Jersey Girl, what are you waffling for? It was hilarious and depressing at the same time. It took me a minute. It took me till like the second one. I was like, oh no, I see where this is going. And now it actually made me want to change some of mine. Surprised no one had standard converter. I did. So Cloudy Desk, I did. So my I wasn't going to do paper standards because I'm off that platform. I think nib sizing standards, it's not going to happen because the Japanese companies aren't going to change. Lear Lenny with the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Lear Lenny. You just found out one of my coworkers knows about this stream. Rip. She won't tell me her Twitch name. Hilarious. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. That's true, major myth. Who's that? Cloudy Desk. So Cloudy Desk. Do I have I think they were digital. Let's see if I might have deleted out of my notes. So I was not going to do paper standards, right? Because I don't care. I think nib standards would be a helpful like beginner thing, but like I get why it's never going to happen. So I thought, well, actually I had converter standards before I talked about nib standards, but I don't want to do converter standards. Toby, what are you doing? We're trying to have a stream over here. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Making a racket. It's making a racket. I see you. You can't come on the desk today. So, now he's up on me. So I had converter standards before nib standards. And I decided against converter standards because I think I would be against that. Only because I think then you're messing with the engineering and the concepts of engineering that different companies have about how ink should flow into the feed. So I took that off my platform. Let me see if I actually deleted it off my list. Yeah, I took it off my list because I actually think that would be a hindrance to creativity. Nib standards don't mess with engineering? No. Because you're still allowed, you can still do whatever you want outside of like your standard nibs. Schmevelin with the 5 gifted subs, let's go! What's up, Schmevelin? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just the standard nib sizes, like give me like 5 or 6 standard nib sizes, and then you can do whatever you want outside of those, right? But I want to be able to say, hey, go try this fine nib and have a reasonable expectation that what I say doesn't come with caveats. So if y'all got a gifted sub, tell them thank you. I'd appreciate it. Check out your emotes. Toby has emotes. Julia here. 6 months of subbing. Hope you're doing well. Out there crushing it every day, man. Julia here. She's getting it done. Toby doesn't care. Just no offense. Julia here. Toby did not care that you're getting it done. Just as so long. I was gonna do a more specific one and call out the Con 40, but I decided not to. So, yeah, like I think I'd have a better chance at nibs than converters. Make it vintage Esterbrook sizes, at like 200 nibs. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, my nib standards theory is like, I just want the basics. I want to be able to tell people who are just starting, like, I don't want to have to list out a bunch of caveats for like your basic nib sizes. What pilot pens would take a Con 50? Found some on eBay. All of them. Yeah. Does any pilot pen not take a Con 50? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, they should. Yeah. I can't think of any. Don't do it. Mail's early. Yeah, they eliminated the Con 50. They there was something with the Con 50 that maybe the length didn't fit something, and they wanted to make the 40. The 40 was the design to be a more universal fit, but I don't know what the Con 50 didn't fit. Is it the E95? So, yeah, you can get some of the like the Mahjong or Jinhao converters, like whichever ones fit. I don't know. It's just it doesn't bother me too much. The Confarty's Confarty. Yeah, it's Confarty. Con 40 is just poo poo. It's just like a low effort quality. Yeah, y'all are hungry this morning with your waffles. Confarty. Are you ready for this weekend? Strings and Pedals Dutch Pen Show this weekend. Miss Cookie 41 months of subbing. Woo! Woo! Con 40 bothers me. It's crap. Yeah, I guess my point is I just don't use it. I can't tell you the last time I've used a Con 40. I'm either using a cartridge or a 70. Yeah, they made the Con 40 to eliminate like the 20 and the 50 and some of the other ones. So this is good. We can do this all day today. We're just doing like AMA stuff. Like I really don't have any plans today. Just ask me anything and we can talk about converters. We'll do some giveaways. We'll just hang out for a little bit. Confarty sounds like a Mexican dish with a lot of refried beans. True. Con 40 is buns. Yeah, we use buns around here. Home show seems so easy, just packing my tools and then we're doing it, I guess. Nice. I can't tell what these emotes are, GHP. Waffle House. I got it now. It's so small. It's so tiny. And there's no like hover over it. I just loaded up on Mahjong converters. Yeah. Does anyone else just rip out the ball bearings from the Con 40? Yeah, might as well. Thought you were going to plan workshops? What if I told you? Already did. So let's go over them. Raleigh's next weekend. Okay. This goat team with the hat, are they a local team to you? No, they couldn't be further away. They're in Connecticut, in the very northeast. But yours is cool with the green bill. Do you have any updates on your new Retro 51? Yes. So we got the first prototype in, and the colors are wrong. The Cloudy Desk, that's you? So let's do it. Let's bring up these lists. I can't put names and usernames together a lot of times. Like Strings and Pedals, who even is that? I just don't know. The Cloudy Desk, yay. So we're doing the sketching class with Cloudy Desk. Yeah, we'll pull it up. So yeah, yesterday, so I said today I was going to do that. And I had time yesterday. In the afternoon to just go ahead. I wanted to go ahead and go through them and look at my schedule and lay it all out. I'm taking 3 classes, y'all. I'm kind of excited that I will spend like less show floor time. It's like I don't need anything. Like I'm not looking at anything. Y'all talked F1 yesterday, just a little bit. Like I don't know what to do about Monaco. It's just gorgeous, and like it had like 10 laps of excitement in that whole race. It was just like, DC Super Show. So I'm getting there. So we're booked and paid for. Wednesday I'm going to the F1 exhibition where they show Grosjean's crash car. Ooh, I've seen pictures of that. That looks crazy. Any suggestions for new, less known grinds I should get at DPS? What do you think, Annabelle? Put you on the spot since we're doing AMAs. Teaching 2, attending 1, and helping out with White Bear pens, so not too much floor shopping, which is good for the wallet. Yeah, like that's what I'm kind of feeling, Cloudy Desk. I probably need to audit. I need to clean out the box. Like that needs to be like in my like very, very soon to do list. All right, 2025 workshops. Okay. It's weird. I do find it weird. Their website's pretty good. We can take down the 2024 schedule, raffles, and 2024 seminars. It would be okay to take those down. Yeah, do you have like a Naginata Togi, Kodachi type grind? If you don't have like a spear tip grind, I would look at one of those because they're fun. Will Matthew be there? F1, I've been so pleased with how well Alex Albon is doing. He is so good. I watch all the Williams like little videos and podcasts. I think I'll be spending a lot of time in the Vanessa Lounge in DC. Nice. Same. Website being good is in stark contrast to past practices. Yeah. So I need to sell some pins before I go to DC if I'm planning on shopping. Okay. So the 2025 classes are here on the list. So they list out the classes, and I was like, oh, I can't click them here. But if you scroll down, they have them all like listed out. You got a Kodachi? Gotcha. What will you sell? I have no earthly idea. I haven't even looked at it. Like I'm down to like where I was like, yeah, I don't really want to sell much of this. So we're in the trouble zone, Andrew. That's been coming. So looking at the schedule, I was thinking I wanted to do like 3 classes. I wasn't sure my schedule was going to work out. And then I found out that Cloudy, what's your handle here? Cloudy Desk. Cloudy Desk had a Friday and a Saturday class and the Friday morning. So I'm doing the Friday 11:30 with Cloudy Desk. Has Spoke done pin shows? We have not yet. Maybe I keep threatening one day. Hydrate. Does coffee count? It's got water. Yeah, Andrew, we're getting to like an inflection point. There's still some wiggle room, like in things that I can move on from, but it says 10:30. Yeah, 10:30. What did I say? 10:30 to 12. So yeah, 10:30 is correct. If I spoke wrong, I even have it written down 10:30, but I need to put it in like I need to set an alarm for it. Because I have a lunch date like 12:30, so that worked out perfectly. And then I'm doing Inky Messes with Aziza. So I don't know if Sim or Aziza's here, but I signed up for Inky Messes at 5 to 6. Get Mike there with you learning all the products' names. So he did that with Knock. Did you see that in some of the videos? Like some of those other videos, I don't know how to get. You're taking the Inky Messes one too? And all of yes, party. Oh, that's going to be a problem. What's up, Power Belly? So you have Inky Messes on your hands already, strings and pedals. So that'll be fun. I've never done this class. I've actually never taken an Aziza class, which I didn't realize. Okay, so that's the 2 on Friday. And then Saturday, I've never taken one of Tom's classes, so I'm doing this one. 10 to 11:30. Yeah. Creative journaling with Tom. Big happenings in our little village today. A car drove into the pond. Holy crack. Vimeo issues. I don't know if it might be source issues. Yeah, which would be Vimeo issues. So I don't know. I haven't looked where those original files are. That's the thing, is I don't know where the originals are. I don't know that I have them. I have my own sense of too many pins, but a crazy pin just came up, so I have to sell, but I don't want to. Yeah. So those are my 3 classes. And then I'm not going to be there Sunday. I fly out Sunday morning, so I have most of my afternoons free, which is great. And I have, I guess I have the, what times is it open for like the weekend pass holders? I think I got that. It's like 9 o'clock, so I got plenty of time. I'm not too worried about it. So that's it. That is it. So this isn't a suggestion. I've already bought and paid for these classes. I am booked. Like I am in. I just have to show up now. All paid for. So what I was saying here on the class, I was like, well, how do I get to all this? Well, if you scroll down, they have them here. So like I'd go to Inky Messes and you click on their button. So each different, you have an orange grip on a Rody V2. Yeah, I just don't think we have cyan grips. Very average hands, President Brad Dowdy. Truth. It's part of my platform. Very average. The LVAD is a great pen. It sure is. So each teacher has their own. This is cool. They just send you directly to the instructor to go pay for their class. Like Aziza like has a drop down. You know, you go here to the class and you just have to drop down which class you're gonna do. Or Cloudy has like, this is more of like a direct. Was it a direct link or did it? Oh yeah, there was a Friday link and a Saturday link. So yeah, you just go through this and just pay for them. Everyone has, and then Tom's I think was similar, where you just have like the. It was pretty easy to go and basically each of the instructors just have like their own platform to get paid for the classes, and I found it to be pretty easy. Like, you're not going to Mike's class on bags. No, they don't have. Where is it? Is it even on these? Is it on the workshop page? Because these are like all the paid classes. Mike's on like the free class. I think there's a. Am I missing it? It's usually like Saturday around noon, isn't it? But no, I'm not going to do that one. No. Yeah, there you go, Major Myth. It's interesting. I was surprised the show isn't taking a cut of the workshop sales. Yeah, so do they not ask for anything, which is great. I mean, it's great for y'all for sure. Yeah, so that's a lot of classes. Like, I don't think I could do more than like 2 hour and a half classes a day. But like I said, I was gonna do this, and we're gonna do it, right? I can only circle the ballroom too much, and in DC, that's an intense ballroom to be circling anyway. Like, it's been 2 years since I've been, and it was absolute madness 2 years ago, and I think it was like that last year. And oh yeah, so now I'll have to figure out where the classes are and put this all together. So I'm in boardroom, Langley. Boardroom, Langley. Boardroom is on the 10th floor, Langley on the 2nd floor. Gotcha. Are you looking for anything specific in DC? I literally have nothing I'm looking for. Like, the one thing in California that I was looking for and that I was lucky to get was the Sailor Mini Sapporo. I mean, was I looking for it at that show in particular? No, but that pen had been on my list for years. So I was able to like scratch that off the forever list. And I don't really have anything on the forever list now. Don't be late, I know. So I need to put these in my digital calendar and set alarms for them like now. DC is too crowded? Yeah. So DC's intense. So like I am not purposefully avoiding the show floor, but like I'm okay if I only have like a couple hours in the afternoon to see what's new. Mostly I want to see people. When's your Scribo Puma showing up? Yeah. I mean, that's on the maybe list. You planning on selling pens because I know me, right? Things just happen. Like, I wasn't looking for the Skogsy LVED, and boy, that has been one of the best purchases I made this year, in the past couple years, right? And the Sailor I was looking for, and it just happened all those to be at the same time. So like I spent a lot of money in California. Scriber ordered. I have the big one, whatever the big size is. Yeah, I haven't been using it. I need to ink that one up. Pen 103. I know, right? Community time with the 4 months of subbing. Yeah, the feel. I don't have a Puma. I like hitting the show floor early than finding other things and then doing in the afternoon. Yeah, I have a feeling you and I are going to be seeing a lot of each other. You're going to be sick of me by the time the show's over. was like, oh, where's Lisa? I need to sit down. I need to chill. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's done. We're booked. You haven't seen that, Andrew? Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. I'll show it to you. I was just thinking, I need to ink up some. I need to clean some pins. I need a rotation, and that's got to be filled. Got out of Chicago show without any major damage. Yeah. The problem is like the smaller stuff. I'll end up with a bunch of inks and things like that. So maybe I should. Maybe one day. I'm not ready for this today. But maybe we actually make a legit shopping list. Because like when I have free time, that's when I get in trouble. So need help just picking up a Laurel Green 3776 from Pure Pens here in the UK. They don't have the F nib they thought they had, so it's either EF or B. Which do I get? B. 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 Pro tip, bring the... Damn it, Harmony Bat. Still missing those inks. EF. I prefer writing with the EF. Like if you write small and just are going to be happy with that, I'd go with EF. If you like a little bit of ink on the page and then maybe something you can do with it, I would go B. That's why I'm suggesting B, but I don't know your handwriting. Shopping list for the PA review crew. We're really good on that right now. But yes. But like what's new? Like I was looking this week, like pre-podcast stuff. I was like, oh, let me poke around, see if there's anything new and interesting. There's nothing new and interesting right now. Like what is new and interesting to y'all right now? Like what do you want me to review? Like I was looking for that the other day because we've got the Pixie was new. Like seriously, like what are we looking for? And I would be happy to Colotino, yeah. Light Touch Multi. I've got one. I have the orange one. I got that in California. Yeah, I did that. That's what I'm saying is like what is compelling, right? We have new colors of Sailor. We have new colors of Leonardo, right? We have maker pins out the yin yang. Yeah, I might end up like Hanabi's going to be there. Like if I'm going to spend $300 on something, it might be a glass dip nib pin, which feels like dumb, but Shona's coming out with something new. Okay. LVED review. God, that should probably be on the list. So like, yeah, like paper and ink. It was like, I would have, I leave room for stuff like this, right? And it turns out that it ended up being like this great notebook, right? So like, harmonics, that'd be cool. So like literally, like, not to put y'all on blast, but you're coming up with nothing, and that's where I'm at right now, right? Like, what is super compelling right now? I think the LVED. We've already done Skogsy for Meet Your Maker. Not that we couldn't do it again, but I need to put that on the list, though. I love that pen. So I added that to the list we made the other day. New Novelor Nautilus design. Is that out? Is there a new one? Is there a link to that, Mafia Geek? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I still think you should explore vintage. I'm not interested. I'm just going to tell you flat out. It doesn't interest me. See what people bring in from Japan? Yeah, for sure. I mean, like Hanabi. Yeah, vintage are great. They're just not for me. Like, I will just be transparent. Like, I have to have some passion for the product to like really get into it, and it's just it's not me. What about stack nibs? I'm closer to going into stack nibs than I would be vintage. Now, like vintage Japanese stuff, like that's different. Like, oh, they took the plongeur and made ebonite ones. They already did that? They've done that before. I think that's backwards. Or am I missing something? The plongeur style was the Nautilus before the plongeur. What are these words even? So do they just have new materials of the Nautilus? Is that what you're saying? What's a good relatively expensive starter vintage pen for the Vintage Flex? Curious. That's a good question. The shape and trim is different. Is it this one? Is this new? Which one is it, Mafia Geek, specifically? Oh, I can do this. New. There we go. Narwhal Nautilus TI. So is this Cephalopod series? If you're looking for flex, you need to try the pen in person. Yeah. Narvalur is re-releasing the Ebonite Black, and I'm not sure the difference. Is there a way to tell? The new one has no cap band. Okay. Different clip and larger step down. So where are you seeing it? I'm on Gold Spot. All these have cap bands. Am I in the wrong section? Maybe do they list them differently? Are you just talking about the TI? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, no problem, Mafia Geek. Don't worry about it. But I literally don't see a Nautilus without a cap band on Gold Spot. That's not a TI. Mafia Geek, don't do that. Difference between a wet noodle vintage and a modern flex pen? Everything. Wet noodles are designed to have major line variation and good snapback. Bad news, Gingy will be there. Damn. Now that'll be a purchase for sure. All right, see you, Strings and Pedals. Have fun this weekend if I don't talk to you. Navalor is releasing some Rurushi pins. They've done that before. I've reviewed the Akaku series before. They just have some new versions of it. I don't think those are necessarily worth the price. I have a review. I really like this guilloche that Sarah got. So I reviewed this one. And it's cool. I just don't know that it's $700 cool. Right. I genuinely like it. But for like $400. Cephalopod series is supposedly different. Okay, let me look. Cephalopod. They still have a cap band. So like, so that's the Cephalopod. These are now running 1,300 pass. 1,300 pass. Wow. I think mine was what, 700? And that was only last year. They loaned this to me. Yeah, $6.99. So they have different levels from $5.99 to $1,500, $600 to $1,500. Go to the Narwhal website. All right, so they have a, they're not available. So this has a thin cap band. Oh, shoot. So this is the difference. Okay, I found it, Mafia Geek. Yeah, it wasn't on Goldspot. Yeah, it's on Narwhal's site. I found it. Thank you. So they just have like a, do we not have a close-up here? So, that's the, shoot. I guess this is the best picture. So the difference is here, there's no cap band. Whereas this is what they've done in the past. So this band right here. Okay. Oh, so they have a ring here now and no ring here. So it's a ring here and no ring here. Is the clip different? Yes. The clip goes over the top. So that is the plongeur style, like Mafia Geek was saying. I like this clip better. One of my biggest flaws with that Ikaku, and which some of the other Nautiluses, not a lie, was the clip. I really dislike the clip. You wish you liked the portholes but don't like the design? That's totally fair. Mostly, I didn't like this clip with just the post right here. I thought it was weak in a like a horizontal way. Mafia Geek, you pulled over. We got there. We got there. Yeah, I like the new clip style. So now I'll be interested to see. We'll see if they have these at DC. They probably will if they're a pre-order now. But now I'm going to want to see these in like the other Ebonites. Do we have one here? Oh, it's just the gold trim. I guess you can see it better on the gold. To see the shape differences. So here, this band, and this clip. The clip is so much better than this one, I think. All right. Whew. Good morning, Thule. I find them kind of heavy, unbalanced. They're not perfectly balanced because it's just like a baton. It's like a baton. So yeah. Also no EF nibs. Oh, also they will have EF nibs. Gotcha. Good. Yeah, so like my titanium one's very heavy, but it's totally usable. So, all right. Whew. We did it, chat. W's. Let's do a giveaway. I don't know of what, but let's do one. EF nibs not that great. Have you tried Narwhal EF nibs? Not good. Do they have an EF nib? I'm confused again. I'm easily confused, and I've had a lot of coffee. Paper pack maybe. I was thinking, Matcha, that I should do that on stream one day, like to get all the papers and like destroy them. What did you bring from the shipping department? A Spoke Model 2. You want to do that one first? We can do that one first. Their EF nib is new. That's what I was thinking. Finally got a Kaweco. Which one? I only have one narwhal and it's a double broad. Love it. My plongeur is a broad and it's kind of stubby and I like it. Like I'm not even going to change it. I kind of like it. Their EF nib. Like where did you get? I didn't know they had any EF nibs. Black Sport, nice. It's a blur of 2 a.m. pin buying spree, nice. So I brought, we gotta line this up, Chad. Asvine EF fits narwhals, and I like it better. My narwhal's having some issues, but it's with pigment ink, so I want to try it with standard before I judge. Fair. All right. So yesterday was a shipping stream, and since I don't do giveaways on shipping stream, I always bring you something from the shipping department. Usually Spoke. Ooh, gross, Dragon George. Did you wear a hazmat suit? I feel like you needed a hazmat suit. PA like a broad nib? Yeah, I found one because it's kind of square. And like the stock, it's not round. It's kind of like square. Des Moines, Iowa, perfect example. So we got a Spoke Pen Model 2, and I was wondering, it's like, Brad, why did you reject this from stock? Why didn't you sell this pen, Brad? And I couldn't figure it out, and I'm looking through it, and it's like, oh yeah, this is cool. Everything works good. Narwhal EF on their website, different colors too. Gotcha. And I was like, what was a little quickie inspection? Sometimes we miss things. Somehow, I saw this on the pen. You see that right there? You see that right there? There's like a sling of black around the barrel. And I've never seen that on another pen. And I actually wish it had it all over the pen. That'd be kind of rad. I was like, well, I can't sell this. Now that I see it, I can't unsee it, and I'm not going to sell it to someone. It actually looks more black in person. The light is reflecting on here. But it's like a hair. It's like a few hairs, just like somehow it's got splattered. But yeah, I saw it. You can see it there. That's it. It only goes across those two spokes. That was it. I saw it. I was like, you're out of here. You're out of here. So one of y'all is going to have to deal with it. Hashtag deal with it, chat. And then I have the 0.5 Signo DX refill for it. $1 million pen. One of one. So let's give it away. Imagine if I didn't see that. Like, literally no one would know. Hey, I've missed bigger things than that before, so. QC standards are legendary. I miss a lot. They're not perfect. But once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. That's all it was. Once I saw it, I was like, well, what if someone gets it and sees that and they're going to be mad? I don't want that. I want to send them a good one. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me your shipping address. Whew. All right. We're accomplishing a lot of nonsense today, which I think is great. We've solved the narwhal problems. We made Mafia Geek pull over to the side of the road. How are you typing while you were driving? On to you. Don't do that. Waiting for my purple axle. Rip. I even got ahead of y'all. I did pen show classes yesterday. How about that? I mean, I get listening to it while driving. I've listened to streams while driving. Voice to text. Yeah, but voice to text in Twitch chat? That's my curiosity. Voice to text. God, okay. Don't make me try it, because I won't. Brad not wanting another Brad to get the pen without notice. True. Yeah, like I get voice to text. I just didn't know like you could do that in Twitch chat, and, like app chat and stuff like that. So yeah, wow. Nice. Very cool. Good. All right, so we've solved classes. We've solved narwhal problems. Oh yeah. We still have like what you're interested in. Like what excites y'all right now? Like I'm completely serious. Not that I'm unexcited, but okay, here's an AMA for you, the group. It doesn't have to be answered now. Some random person has an extensive stationery collection from 2016 to 21, but hasn't really purchased any pens and inks in the last 3 years. Anything come top of mind from the last few years that is can't miss for you that you would try to add to your collection? That's a good question. It's a good question. Well, that's a broad question. I gotta think about that. Yeah, I'm thinking. This will be good when I go through the Pen Addict 100. Pen, Inso, Bolt, pass. Oh my gosh, Jackie, is that a really, really long one? Oh yeah, the 823 Verdigris. I mean the 723 Verdigris. That one I do like. I wonder if my kid will graduate high school before the Pen Addict 100 is released. I mean, it's technically released. I mean, it exists. Oh, you finished the Notebook? Nice. Someone else finished it this week, too. Last weekend, my husband and I went to a tabletop gaming convention. That's rad. Was it fun? I bet you had fun. I mean, I don't have the spreadsheet for the list, but yeah. Well, it doesn't have a spreadsheet. I mean, it exists in the box. My library wants me to lend me the Notebook. Facts. All right, y'all got about a minute left here. Oh, Stanford Pen Studio, maybe? I know you like some colorful stuff. I don't know if that's your style of pen. That could be a good one. Where's my giraffe? I guess I cleaned it. Yeah, SD Redneck, it's like a history book. Oh, what's the Pen Addict 100? I'm sorry. Yes, so it is me trying to manage my favorite fountain pens collection without just going completely off kilter. It's not like a buy one sell one type of situation, but like I need to manage like so I don't get too much stuff. So yes, so that's what the Pen Addict 100 is, and it lives in this box. This box holds 100 pens. All right, giveaway's closed. Last call on the giveaway. Last call. Oh yeah, a Monarch nib would be pretty good in the last couple years. So fun, played like 15 games, at least 5 were new to me. Heck yeah, that's awesome. How about asking kids what their favorite back to school items are? Oof. Oh. There's your answer, Miss Cookie. All right, giveaway's closed. Do any of the mini pins share a slot? They do not. On purpose. Like, purposefully do not. Ow. All right, let's pick a winner. Y'all ready? Strange Camel. Come on down, Strange Camel. You win, Strange Camel. You win. Congratulations. Strange Camel. There you are. Oh, wow, I'm here. You are there. Congratulations. Email me hello@penaddict.com. And I will ship this out to you. Might be next week. I don't know when I'm going to send this. Maybe this weekend? I don't know. I'm kind of... Yeah, soon. Shipping soon to a Strange Camel near you. Oh. I always have to go in here twice. Do this. That's one way to do it. Bam. We don't want to lose the refill, chat. SD Redneck. Ooh, you came back. That's funny. Yeah, we didn't frighten you off yesterday. Strange Camel will get the pin before Glyph gets an email from Brad. Untrue. Glyph even said so yesterday that he was surprised at how quickly I replied. So yes. All right. Seriously, what are y'all looking for? Like, Glyph is here. See, I replied. Glyph will vouch for me. Glyph will vouch for me. Is there? Oh yeah, there is a David Oscarson. I haven't tried David Oscarson ink. I'm safe from your ire. Nice. But yeah, like, so my point, rewinding back to like the hey, what's new, what's interesting. What other nibs fit a Pelican unit? None. I do have an AI email bot. True. That would be I owe you an emails from yesterday afternoon. Oh, I booked my shows. I booked my classes. Did I tell you that? Were you here when I did that? True, no bod. New Blackwing Volumes pencil announced. Okay, we can look at that. To finish my squirrely answer, I think we're in like I think we're getting into like a quiet zone here. I think we're in the quiet zone here of releases. Like the start of summer, like towards the end of summer, we get some new ones coming out. But yeah, I think just a zoop. Is the Zento new? Yes. I guess I need to review that one. It's sitting right here. I'm thinking about reviewing it, and I'm thinking about not reviewing it. I don't know. I see Scotch Tape now has washi tape in stores. Really? Plaid. They're classic plaid. I do like the Eco Matcha. But I don't need it. I do like the new SD and Avalanche, but I don't need it. I do like the Benu Margarita. That's kind of a cool ink. I just popped on Gold Spot to look at the new sort by new. Shikiori cartridges. I think we'll start seeing more here, like, as we get towards, like, into July, August. So, that's a roundabout way to get to the point. Uniball Zento? Yes. Is it a gel? Is it a roller ball? Who can say? You're not even getting the Twisby Matcha? Yeah, I'm not getting it either, but I think it's great. It's a great color. Twisby Gemini Bloopers. Yeah, I should probably get... That's one I should probably get because it's different enough. I know Mike reviewed it recently. Did they not have it in here? Did they not go for the precision? They did not. Interesting. All right, that looks cool. My Twisby's Kai EF is finer than this Platinum EF? That's crazy talk. What am I looking for? Precision. Yeah, what did Mike think? Did anyone watch Mike's video? If only there were standardized nibs widths. Yeah, come on. Man, that's big. Look at that thing posted. He liked it. Yeah. Look at that thing posted. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that in their life. Yeah, there's no way that's good. or comfortable. Sorry, y'all made me pick up the Zento, and now I'm just clicking it indiscriminately. I'll put it down. Yeah. Definitely an unposted pen. Like, I almost wish they would just not even do this here, because that's not a good experience. Wasn't there a TWSBI Classic at some point? Yes, and that was like the worst TWSBI that they ever released. I think they all just had like terrible like leaking problems. Like, they ended up having to like get rid of that one. Great, greater, greatest. That is true. We could do that. But which end is great? The extra fine nib or the broad nib? So yeah, the Precision, I might get one of these to try out. That's at least, like, I don't need another Eco, right? And if I got an Eco, it would just be to give away, which is also fine. But the Precision is at least compelling in that I haven't used one in probably 10 years. Look, there's the old one. Look at that. President Mike will tell us, wow. 100% Platinum EF was maybe like a Pilot F on your 823. That's crazy. Yeah, I've had pretty good luck with Platinum EFs. If you like the EFs, though, that's what I'd buy. Yeah, that's the one one of the ones I was looking for. Want to say that my giveaway prize arrived safe and sound. You are very welcome, Raccoon. You are very welcome. So y'all said that there were blue, black. This color palette's really pretty. I like these pigmented colors. Anyone still using the Diamine Forever inks? Did you ever have the Draco? No, but a lot of people had. I had the micarta one. I got to try out the Draco. And what's the green one? My 3776F is finer than my 95 SEF. That's wild to me. Should be standardized, probably. See, also there was a blue-black. Yeah, blue-black ink. Oh, you can just buy... Do they have blue-black refills? Nice. I'll probably just buy some refills. So, light touch blue-black refills. Check these out. Oh, we didn't look at the... Trust the Bum. Yeah, it's very... Oh, that's the sunscreen company. Should I ask the same question I asked you last time you did an AMA? Sure, because I have no clue what it is. Unless it's about, like, hot takes or something. But yes, you should. Boiler Steam. See, that's not blue-black to me. But it's a great color. That's more Sukiyo than Shinkai. Your cat says hello. Nice. Did they do a giveaway? I do like I don't need this. I do like this. Looks like the Tuzo's going to stick around. Do you still have the micarta one? Yep, I do. We do not need to revisit the essential oil pens for sure. I like this color. I just don't need a second Tuzo. Oh, is this the new one? I was going to pull that up. Oh, dang, it's silver. Stainless steel for the culinary arts. It's cool. That's a good picture. I like that one. Any of your top 5s that need an update? Maybe. That's cool. Not for me, but I like them. I mean, they're fine. What's the last Blackwing volumes I bought? So I really like my Pilot Mew and Murex because of the absolute nail of a nib problem is they are slippery and small. Yeah, that is a challenge. Like, they are not like the grippiest pens. Anything have that much of a nail? I mean, do you want that like the same style? because you like the firmness, you can get like the Pilot PO nib. So Glyph says, oh, I don't remember this at all. At what point do you think people will start expecting more for their money from the Turn resin pen maker community with the sea of indistinguishable resin pens out there that compels someone to get anything than the most carefully crafted feature pen? I think now. I think we're seeing it now. Like, I think now's the time. Yeah, I think there's some step up. Pilot VP steel. I have never tried that nib. Yeah, I think now's the time where there needs to be some distinguishability. Oh, damn, that's sick. They were at DC last time. Yeah, so what's interesting, Glyph, is we're seeing the larger makers, not the pen companies, larger makers, Franklin, Christoph, and Karas, making a low-end pen. Which I think I get it. I don't know that we need it. It's fine, but I'm not super interested in that necessarily as a concept. Like, the pens themselves are fine, and they're cheaper and they're good entry level stuff. So, yeah. So I think most people are looking for more in their traditional maker pens. A lot of that's coming from material, though. That freaks me out. Like, I feel like I'm going to knock that over. That I could do. Like, I do not need this at all. I do like it, though. Perhaps partner with nib meisters to get some separation based on the nibs. So they do a little bit. But, like, that's just an investment in the small makers are going to have to, like, invest in like, an inventory situation. Right? And the nib meisters can't discount their grinds that much either. Right? So it's like, if you're asking, like, the nib grinders to take a cut, the math doesn't math necessarily in that situation. Do you think there will a time when the community can't support the number of makers? I think off the top of my head, we have London. Oh, like, yeah. Yeah, I think any kind of, like, industry, like, reaches a tipping point. So, like, if you're asking me, do I think there will be a time? I definitely. Like, it just can't keep growing indiscriminately. Yeah, so, like, innovation and ideas, like, it's pens, right? Like, there's only X amount you can do. You know, like, Ian Schoen has differentiated himself, but he mostly deals with metals, right? So that's his differentiation, and then does a lot of engineering. Material innovation is interesting. People using different types of things and materials. So, but then I always try to remember that not everyone is us on this channel right now, right? We're the 1% of the consumer, right? So if they're sustaining by the other 99%, then they're doing okay. Like how can we complain, right? I think we got to remember that as well, right? We're in a pretty unique spot where we have a lot of stuff and see a lot of things, and then a lot of their customer base, say, like a DC pen show, might be, looking for their first or second type of pen and are very, very, interested in that type of thing. So it might just be working just fine. It may not be what you or I want, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work for what they're selling, right? So it's easy to forget that too. Love to see distinguishing among snibs. Yeah, because FC has like an in-house nibmeister, right? That's valuable. I guess one thing is I never recommend a maker as a starter pen. Can you think of any? I mean, it would be all of them. Like I don't know that there's a particular one, right? Like Edison's cool because they have a lot of different shapes. Like a lot of different grips, a lot of different feels in the hand. Like Franklin Christoph has a lot of different pens, but I don't know how much different feels you're getting between like the shorts and the longs and different things like that. Where Brooks has a few different shapes, but has like resins that'll knock your socks off, right? So I like the Australian maker that 3D prints his pens. There's a lot of room to run there. There's a little room to run there. I don't know if there's a lot. Yeah, that's why Piper Trading Company exists for like the $100 like churn amount resin pen, which is a sub brand of Franklin Christoph, right? Like, could you recommend that? Yeah, but I'd rather just get like, I'd rather you try like an Edison Beaumont and an Edison Perlette and like all the different like Edison shapes. Right? But like literally any of the maker pens, like a first one's going to be good. Piper makes terrific pens. They're just uninteresting to me. Like the concept is uninteresting to me. Like, is that sustainable? Maybe. I mean, they're obviously trying to capture a different market with that sub-brand. Think another day about how the goal of new small makers seems to be to upgrade CNC lathe tools, which allows them to make more inventory faster, which from a business standpoint is good. Those same baskets are using the same blank makers. Where's the craftsmanship at this point? That's totally fair. Yeah, it depends on, that goes back to what some others I think Namiki Werner Vlad said, like what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to have a hobby? You're trying to like run a business. Plag, V-Bearer, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, like the Piper Trading is a good choice for like an entry level one. Yeah, the shapes are good, like Emiki loves saying. So yeah, it's what like it's definitely what each person is interested in. Right? What makes you excited about a pen, right? And like vintage pens don't excite me whatsoever. Like I don't get excited about vintage pens, so I don't dabble in them as much. I like using the few that I have, but like I'm not interested in shopping for a new vintage pen. But like I like colorful acrylics in different shapes. Yeah, Piper's using great resins. Yeah, but like that's like what Jackie's alluding to, not directly, but like, well, if I can just crank widgets all day and sell them, sure, might as well, right? Where's the passion behind that? Maybe it doesn't have to be, but it ends up becoming generic, right? Like I can't like get that feeling out of my head. Yeah, the D squared arch pins. I want to see them like, take a look at that. So, yeah, it's a good conversation. Like everyone kind of has like a little different needs and different wants and different desires. That's why I love people like Jason from Right Turns. He has passion and skill. Yeah, and it's hard to I'm not trying to compare this or that. I'm just kind of like, it's more personal, right? How I see it. Sure. Well, you can say that about any company, but they're not the same companies, right? They're trying to do different things. I mean, like we can have a circular conversation about all of this, right? There's no right or wrong. I just don't like, I have no interest in something like Piper. But as a business plan, it makes sense, right? To get that pen out there easier for them. Yeah, Twisby Eco, the same thing, different colors. When's the last Twisby Eco I bought? Like it doesn't move the needle. It's boring. Thinking about buying a pen that takes Yobo nibs with Swapple nibs so I can try different nibs before I buy a maker pen. That's fair. So like I think like Mayfair pens, I think it's pretty cool, right? And I don't use Mayfair pens because they don't fit my hand. I don't like using Mayfair pens, but I think the shape is cool. Like I love what Ben is doing, and it is 100% not for me. The purple spoke axle. Thread on my SC barrel came loose. Which thread? Like the cap, or like the grip section to the barrel? I hear you, but Twisby makes that blue slate with Onyx, and I want that experience. Yeah. But like, you're not necessarily buying all of them, right? You're buying the one that looks cool to you. Like it meets your needs, like, and I think that's a pretty cool one, right? I think that's a pretty cool one. They do cool pens. It's just like they just do a lot of them. It's just like Twisby's not that much different than Sailor, right? I think I love like almost every Sailor that comes out, but like I 0% want one, right? I love pretty much every Twisby that comes out. I 0% want one. For the cap, so like Omni. So when you're screwing up, this is good. Show and tell. SD. You're saying this part does not screw in here? Is the issue cap or barrel? Like, or what do you think? I guess they could be the same thing. And I'm assuming we're talking about a modern Esterbrook. Yours feels wiggly inside the cap. So like if you do this, then you're saying there's movement? Jackie, is that what you're saying? I've never felt that. Mine feels solid. I wonder, could there be an issue with like the pluggy thing, like the spring deal? So the barrel. So it's not connecting well here. Interesting. What could that be? Yeah. I have no idea. Like they have that spring seal cap on the inside. Could something be up with that that's not managing something well? Like I'm just curious. Yeah, also is the section all the way down? I have no earthly idea, Omni. The only thing I could think is like, are we not screwed all the way down here for some reason, right? Is there like a little gap that we can't even see? Or is there something up? Or is there something up with the ceiling in here? That's not allowing it to attach as well as you would expect. So the cap threads on the barrel are a separate piece. So this piece, you're saying maybe this piece from the band to the threading is more like a drop in here, and it could come loose. Yeah, I would definitely ask. That doesn't, I mean, it obviously shouldn't happen, but I'm trying to figure out where. So maybe, so you can see where that brass stops down there could be loose. So, yeah, there might be a connection inside of here that could be making this wonky. Maybe. Good call. So yeah, I'm not sure. That'd be something I'd love to see in person because I have no clue. Yeah, it could be on this piece in there like I was showing. Interesting. Interesting. All right, we should do another giveaway. Good conversations today, chat. And we can keep going on the same conversations, or we can ask new questions, whatever y'all want to do. I think it's all good. Yeah, and we all have, like Harmony Bat saying, we all have different reasons for liking different things. Everyone should like what they like, right? All right, what are we going to give away here? Let me think. Yeah, that seems like a true issue, Omni. Like, I really don't know. Let's see, y'all. What is this? Woo! Chad, I pulled a good one. When will there be a purple TI axle? I mean, you've just missed all the drops. There's been a purple TI axle. You just keep missing the drop. All right. This is the good stuff, chat. Yamamoto bank paper giveaway. Let's go. This is the special formula that Taizo made. This is Taizo's bank paper. Yeah, not everyone's a fan of this one. It handles like blue and purple inks funny, but I like it. But this is the Taizo formula, not the traditional Mitsubishi formula. All right, giveaways open. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. You must email me if you do win with your shipping address. You learned about bank paper from listening to me? Yeah. So I need to... I'm very interested in that paper that I is using. And I want to compare it. It's maybe something we can work on for next week. Get out some paper comparisons. I know Matcha Makes is wanting me to rip up a bunch of notebooks and make some paper sampler packs of my own, which I think is a good idea. So maybe we can work on that next week to see some different papers. But I prefer traditional bank paper over this, but I like this a lot. This is smoother than like traditional bank paper, I think, and whiter. So I've gotten to listen to the maker of this pad talk about it, where he got to actually make some at the Mitsubishi print factory, where they make the real the traditional bank paper that's no longer being made. So this was Taizo had to make. So he got to make one big run of it, so it's just going to exist until he sells out of it. And whatever that run, I don't know how many like literal pallets of it was. He was alluding to it was a lot. He had to commit to a certain amount when he was making it. But the Mitsubishi bank paper is shutting down. There's plenty out there though. Like, it's not that popular of a paper, to be perfectly honest. It just happens to be something I really enjoy. Right? People aren't going to be clamoring to hoard bank paper. Right? More brass spokes coming out. Not right now. Darts and all the models. We haven't done Dart in a while. It would be cool if we could do a Dart click stream. That would be sick. Is this as textured as the Mitsu? No. It's much smoother. Do you know how Paper Mine gets the Mitsubishi bank paper for his notebooks? No. But, I mean, he's not going to be able to get it anymore. Life is still making bank paper. It's pretty widely available. And Life uses Mitsubishi. So yeah, you can still get bank paper like pretty regularly. Never tried OG Tomoe River. Haven't tried bank paper. Yeah. I mean, no need. I think the OG Tomoe River is pretty special. Bank paper's not for everyone. This one is though. This one's a smooth white base bank paper, where the other bank paper has like a tiny texture and is a little bit cream colored. So what I would hoard, if I knew anyone that was really doing it, is bank paper with a print on it, like a grid or a dot grid. Would be cool. Like, there's not many options out there for that. What is bank paper? So it's a paper that Mitsubishi Pencil Co. made, literally like back in the 60s for documentation, like bank documentation. Like, they wanted a nice paper for printing, and it turns out it was really cool to write on. But there's no, like, the stationery market really doesn't make a dent in like what that paper is used for, so no one's using that type of paper anymore for other things. So the reason why I like it for fountain pens, it has a little bit of texture to it, and it's a crispy paper, right? I like firm, crisp pages for my pens. Do you have the Dominant Industry notebook? It's the Takasago fountain pen note paper with the 3 diamonds watermark. I think I've sent those to Jeff or Sarah. I have bought them. So that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that they had like the bank paper in them. All right, y'all got about 30 seconds left for this giveaway. Exclamation point waffle. Is the 68 Tomoe River gone? All the original Tomoe River's gone. I mean, I guess some people still have some that they make random notebooks with and things like that. But yeah, I have bought that Dominant Industry notebook, but I have not used that Dominant Industry notebook. Do I have a bank paper? Just purchased and received bank paper yesterday. What'd you get? Oh, I know where I have some. Do I really not have any stock bank paper in here? That seems dumb. I don't have like the regular Mitsubishi in here. I do have it here though. So this is my bank paper in the back here. Although you really can't see the colors here, but it's more of a cream color, and this is a white base. You got a Paper Mine bank paper notebook waiting for me? Yeah, that's the Mitsubishi stuff. It's glorious. So, all right, giveaways closed. Giveaways closed. You gotta have a stash of old TR notebooks. Yeah, I probably have a couple. Excuse me. All right, let's pick a winner. Matthew Beck. Math Y Beck? Matthew Beck. Math Y B-E-C. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you win. That's got to be a first time winner. That's got to be a first. OMG. It's you. It's you. OMG. You win. Email me hello@penaddict.com and I will email you this paper. I will not email you this paper. I will mail you this paper. This would be tough to email. Like attachment, like I can attach things. I don't think I could attach this. Plus, I will ship this sooner than I will reply to an email. So, congratulations. You win. Yeah, so like Taizo has so much of this paper, I wonder if he's using it or selling it for other applications like Dominant. I saw Front Me work in GHP. I saw what was up there. Almost didn't get in. Almost. All right. This already came undone. Rip. All right, what else do we need to talk about, chat? Anything else? Good chilling today. I needed a good chill day. So this has been nice. Talking to Twisby earlier let me down a thought rabbit hole. Does anyone have recommendations for a matcha green ink? That's a good question. I have no clue. All right, challenge. The challenge is on, chat. Matcha green ink. Coffee of the month. I don't change coffees at home very much, and I like a light roast. Always good conversation. I like that we can agree or disagree or state our points, and I'll keep our sanity. Yeah, I don't know what would make a good matcha colored ink. I just always think of, like, when I see, like, the matcha color, like, it's got to be some kind of flat. Like, it's got to be, like, a flat ink. And I don't know how that really works. There's not a lot of inks like that. Like, the pigment. Would one of the pigmented inks work? Some participants never started this conversation saying true. There's a linen toolbar, matcha tea ink. Linen toolbar. Linen toolbar. Yeah, that's pretty good. What do we think? Alt Goldgrün? It's probably too yellow. I love Alt Goldgrün. Octopus fluids, poppy pods. It's best we don't disagree. We're just... Yeah, exactly. Like I was saying, we could just talk ourselves within the circles. Okay, y'all got some good inks here. Let me look up poppy pods. I'm grabbing some of these here, so just hold. Hold. Because I'm not familiar with a lot of these. Poppy pods, to teal. Kawamatsu. That's just a great color. I don't know that. See, I'm thinking more just like the base green without the shading. What else we got here? Pannonia. Pannonia, like and subscribe. Oh. Pannonia Zumo. Oh, look, I did that one. Rip. That's not bad. Where Colorverse Tranquility Base. Ah, stop scrolling. Colorverse Tranquility Base. Ooh. Where's the sample? There is no sample. Nope. Does anyone have Tranquility Base? Is it just the Sea of Tranquility? Is it just this one? Can I click it? Is it this one part of that set? Y'all tell me. I haven't scrolled down. I'm checking in some of these other ones. Kyo no Oto. I'm pulling up a bunch of these. And then I'm going to flip through them. That's a cool color. I don't think that's matcha. So I have not, I am definitely not up to speed with y'all's chat there. See, I think this is more my color when I think about it, but we can all think about it differently, right? All right. All right, I think that's enough. All right, this is one. Here we go. There we go. That's what I think. Okay. Maybe. I like this one. What do y'all think? That's sick. Is this available? This was in 2018. Can you actually buy this ink? Brad, also think about it. Discussing topics from different vantage points help us understand better and challenges our preconceived norms and practices. That's something I'm very I'm not always good at that, right? And then I get through it. I was like, well, my perspective is different, and I have to think about it different ways. So I try to challenge myself with that. There's no right or wrong. There's only different perspectives. If that makes sense. I don't know if that's the way to say it. So it's available. You can't buy it. You're not trying hard enough. This is sold out. Yeah. This is an older ink. Cult Pens has it, I know, because I'm ordering some right now. Jet Pens have it. Out of stock. 0 for 2. Neither one of those links has it. They still make it. Okay. We can put that on the shopping list. That's a great color. Does this work? Who even asked this question for the matcha ink? I do like these. Like this one, I prefer this one. I don't love that. I mean, for matcha colors. I love this. I mean, that is not the right color, but man, that's a cool looking ink. Bailey. That's pretty good. I think these are the best two. That's not bad. That's a great ink. I think that one's too bright. All right. Sea of Tranquility. Waka Flocka Flame. And Secret Garden. Whew. Do you know Cult Pens are owned by W.H. Smith? Yes. Cool. Yeah, who even asked this? Who even asked for this? Yeah, no chance, Glyph. You said Macho Man? That's a different... That's wearing old fried chicken, where you can get yellow and red. In stock. So yeah, it must be part of the main Shikiori lineup. So, which is why it's listed but out of stocks, which means it, like Bailey says, is that's why it exists. Yes, why it's still being made. Yep, yep. So it's probably part of the main Shikiori lineup. I like it. That's an ink I would use. I think that's my favorite. Although Kelly doesn't play fair, right? Like this is probably pretty good too. I think these are the two. Good. I just like this one's called Space Word, so I can call it Squidward. Ooh like who, goo like goo. I like ye, sue like so. Ugu iso. Ugu iso. Ugu iso. Is that pretty good? Sue. Sue. Ugu isu. Yeah, we don't do the G. We don't do the G spot around here. They are persona non grata. No, it's available. It's available. All right. That one's not bad. I can handle that one. GHP proposed it. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. I think we're going to wrap it up there today, chat. What are we doing? Should we rate someone? We didn't rate anyone yesterday. Let's see who's out there. Good morning. What happened to Cult Pens? I looked when they did the when they were announced like a month or two ago. Shocked and surprised how much I like Mont Blanc inks. You shouldn't be. They're spectacular. Very. It's crazy how underrated Mont Blanc inks are, in my opinion. And they're not even that expensive, I don't think. I mean, relatively, yes, they're expensive, but they're not stupid. So. Yeah, they are, for a very, what could be an overrated company, their inks are underrated, in my opinion. Very, very underrated. Like, if you're questioning whether you should or shouldn't buy a Mont Blanc ink, you should just buy it because it's good. Like, there's no, like, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. They're legit, and they're fairly priced. So, all right, I don't know what to do here. We got Kiri, Lully, Moko Maid, Kelpsy. Like, so stressful. Let's go see what Kiri's up to. Hey, appreciate you, Slumber. I appreciate Slumberland Studio because you always challenge me, and I appreciate that. And I mean that in a good way. We should all have our opinions challenged. But I'm gonna stand on business when I need to. Oh, that was Kiri talking. We're gonna hang out with Kiri. We stand on business around here. Spain F1. I'll be anxious to see this one. We'll see if the wings make any difference. I'm gonna put on the Women's U.S. Open after this and get to work. I need to eat lunch. I feel like early lunch is in order today. I don't know why I'm stopping early because I'm getting kind of hungry, which usually doesn't happen this early. What's up, Junio? All right, I don't know what Kiri's up to today, but there's always fun stuff going on over there. So y'all know Kiri. We love Kiri here. And I'm going to raid and run because I think I need to eat. I think I drank too much coffee this morning. This is what it is. All right, love y'all. See you next week, but I'll be around. I can't believe May's over. This is really affecting me negatively. Peanut butter jam, that actually might be the play. All right, bye.